Hello lovelies, Lesley. Not quite enough heat. It's a tad chilly. How are we all? I've got all my layers on. Hope everyone's keeping well. Thank you for all your comments and thoughts. It's Monday, it's early afternoon, and I would say we are well and truly back to work mode because I've had a little sleep at my desk this morning. Saturday, I didn't stay late, but went to a wedding evening do. We were drumming. There's a couple of members of our group had married, so that's lovely. And I'll show you a bit of my costume, because a lady should always dress well for a wedding, you know, and have these fabulous epaulettes that my friend got me for Christmas, so thank you, lovely friend. There was a certain amount of epaulette envy on Saturday evening, let me tell you. And then yesterday I went to London hospital visiting. I tried to take some footage from the train, but it was a very misty day, so what I could see as London skyline in the mist through the camera just looked like mist. So at the end I'll put bits of footage that I was able to get. So obviously if you're sensitive to movement on screen, avoid that bit. But yeah, it was a bit disappointing to not be able to see quite as much as I had hoped, but that's the way things are. It is January, we have to expect these things. This week I've got someone coming around this evening that I'm going to start teaching crochet. They've expressed an interest in learning, and I said that I would teach them. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully it will go fine. And the rest of the week, a fair amount of work, lots of visits and writing up. So just plodding on in the usual fashion. But I'll catch up with you later in the week. Cheers. Hello lovelies, it's Tuesday. Yep. So the chap came around last night to learn a bit of crochet. We got started, it's all good. Did very well. I mean, when you've never done it before, it is very difficult. Even things like how to hold the thread. It's quite useful, I think, to teach someone every now and again, because it reminds you what it's like not to know. I think that's quite a useful experience. But he turned up with a couple of bags. Well, I'll show you. Here we go again. I have not measured, weighed, really even looked at this. He had found this yarn, someone had put it by the bins to be put out with the rubbish collection, so he grabbed it and said, would I like it? Okay, thank you. Looks fairly clean. Some complete balls in there. It looks like a lot of excuse me, a lot of acrylics in there, which will be very handy for the homeless hats, because there's like a sort of wool warehouse mesh bag that looks as if it's quite small balls of yarn, but that would be fine for those sorts of hats, because I'll just do them on the machine. So yes, that was the lesson. I thought I'd be passing off some yarn to him, and he brought a load to me. It was ever thus. Hello lovelies. It's Friday. We've made it this far through the week. Yeah, it's been a fairly steady one, lots of work and stuff, so not very exciting to show you, I'm afraid. Craft-wise, I've been carrying on with Sisters Ranunculus, and I'm back on a train tomorrow, hospital visiting again, so more knitting will ensue. Sunday I was meant to be going to a mindfulness retreat. That has now been postponed to next month, so that's fine. And in the meantime, some friends have said, do you fancy a Zoom call? So we're doing that. So I might spend a lot of time on Zoom this weekend, because it is Barbara's Flame and Fibre Zoom tomorrow. I don't know at this stage if I'll be back in time to join it or to spend much time on it. If I can get Wi-Fi on the train, I will do it from there on mute, but just kind of listening into what others are saying. But we shall see. It's a big if at the moment. But I hope everyone's well. Thank you for being here. Have a good week. Take good care of yourselves. And I'll see you next week. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.